pretty, I can be confident in saying that.
We're starting off on Smashville. Nothing out of the ordinary here.
It's fairly traditional for both of these players. They're not going to want to play it on town like they normally do. It's just a matter of how well they can control this stage.
Ooh.
But an immediate beginning to this. And let's see what Raptor can make out of it. He's actually not going to get too much, but a full down air is still plenty damage. And being as this is in Buster mode.
Buster playing against him right there.
Yeah. Definitely not a good time to be SoulArts at the first 30 seconds of this match.
No, but we're going to go in jump mode. We're going to see a lot of the shuffle between shield and jump now. Maybe a little bit of speed art, but I'm not going to...
Speed art isn't going to be as prevalent in this matchup just because, first of all, SoulArts needs to survive. That's imperative.
Yeah. Never mind. Speed art...
I mean, it's going to make its appearances, but we're going to see a lot more of jump and shield just because SoulArts needs to remain mobile on the evasive front. Speed lets him get aggro, but he needs better grounding before he can really take advantage of that.
Right. He is closing the gap, though.
He's doing a good job.
And shield art kind of ties up the game, I think.
It keeps things steady because SoulArts just needs to survive, and of course shield does that best. Jump second on that notion because he's able to recover from down deep. And really good timing on the Smashville platform is going to allow SoulArts to not only come back to stage, but take advantage.
And we're going to see the fake out. He was going to try for that up air. I know he loves doing that.
But the quick vision's going to let him take the first stock, and we even get the taunt off.
Yeah. He's got to go tell Kirby something. But instead, Yoshi's going to send him off to the blast zone.
So the Buster start again. We'll see how well this works for SoulArts this time. I think he's going to be a little bit more wary about leaving himself open to a shield break.
Absolutely. I have been talking with SoulArts a bit more about it. And from what I've seen of him playing, he almost has like a flowchart on how he plays. He'll go from Buster to speed. And then from there, it'll either be jump or shield, depending on how much he's taken and how much the opponent's taken.
Yeah, it's all a matter about weighing pros and cons. And a lot of Shulk's arts call for specific situations, so it's very much an if X, do Y kind of mentality.
We're going back into Buster. I don't know how I feel about this one.
Buster is all about a matter of how confident SoulArts is with being able to deal damage. Sometimes he just needs it just to tie up a lead.
What we got? I'm pretty much keeping Raptor out at the edge. And jump gives him... Oh, now we're in Smash Arts, so now we're looking to end it.
Yeah, SoulArts doesn't want Raptor to extend this match as far as he has. And Raptor's been doing a fantastic job of being able to mediate the momentum of the match. Just because he's able to go in when he wants to, and he uses his more evasive options like running back and forth and egg throws, where he doesn't want SoulArts to get any momentum. And it's because of that the percentages have remained practically dead even, but Raptor turning his back actually manages to backfire on him because of how backslash does a little bit more to players that are turned around. Why that's a mechanic, I could not tell you, but it's here.
I think it actually has, I was watching some video about it, I think his backslash actually has a separate hitbox to determine if you are facing away from him.
Yeah, it's just a property that's coded into it. It's weird.
All right. So the interesting thing about jump art is that gives Shulk's jump like pretty much the same height as Raptor's jump, right?
It's a little bit more impressive. Jump art gives Shulk one of the best jumps in the entire game. And Yoshi, it's not that his initial jump is really good, it's just that his air mobility is really good. So it couples in with the fact that he has a pretty solid jump on his own merits.
Yeah. Raptor going for those nairs. Just really poking, hoping he can get that kill on the initial hit. But we're going to hang out in jump art, do some deep diving off stage.
That was some DI. All right. All right, buddy. That match, Game 2 is going to find ourselves back to Smashville. I can almost guarantee it to you.
That was like one spaghetti noodle, and now we're heading back into this.
And given how close the match is, I don't really think there's anything that can be particularly tied up. from either player's end. I think it's just
Nah.
SoulArts needs to not get his shield broken in the first 15 seconds of a match, and he should be on set to give us game 3.
Nah, but Raptor's using his noggin a bit too much right now.
He's doing a fantastic job, honestly. I'm really happy with how Raptor's been playing all of today.
Yeah, Raptor taking huge advantage of that Buster art.
Yeah, that's the only art that I don't think SoulArts uses effectively is Buster art. And I feel like that's just because it's not nearly as flowcharty as the rest of the arts go.
Yeah. The other thing I've noticed about SoulArts... Oh, no!
And he's going to lose that stock because of that.
Is SoulArts also started using Buster art a lot later than all his other arts. Like, he only started using Buster art maybe 3 to 6 months ago, and he's been using speed art pretty much as the beginning of his flowchart since before then.
It's a bit more complicated than that because he has used his other arts. He knows what to do with them. It's just a matter of making the decisions and knowing, like, why it works. A quick vision is going to let him get himself back onto stage. He gets smash, and it could be the great equalizer.
Ugh.
Yoshi's able to maneuver himself to safety pretty easily in vision.
He's trying so hard, but Yoshi kind of just hanging out around him. Okay.
That was just vision getting interrupted before it could actually do anything. That is the worst DI from the worst hitbox. That was just an amalgam of terrible from both players.
That was nonsense.
But it worked. Keep SoulArts in the running. And with 83% on board, it's still doable if SoulArts is able to play the defensive aspects of this matchup well.
He's trying his best to take advantage of Buster. We're going to see speed.
Wise of SoulArts knowing that Raptor wasn't going to opt for a high recovery, so he just stayed there patiently. And now rotating between jump and shield. I think jump would have been the better choice, but given the percentages, he's forced into shield art. The weirdest of hitboxes, but finally vision connects.
Yeah, we're going to probably see a lot of jump and shield art now.
Yeah, this is the point in the game where we get to see it rotate often. But the boldest of plays, SoulArts knows that at this point it is do or die, and he was ready to die. And just like that, Raptor's going to be taking the game 2-0.